Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys have seen by the title of today's video, I am bringing you all a makeup tutorial. I don't actually know when the last time I filmed one was because I never really get around to filming them, to be honest, because I am always in a rush when doing my makeup. However, quite a few people have been asking me to film one and I thought, you know what, I'm off work today, I can have all the time in the world and yeah, here's the makeup look. Obviously I will be going through step by step of what I do and things, but I'm actually really excited to obviously like share this video with you guys. I do feel as if my makeup skills have improved lately, so yeah. But before we get into this video, please make sure to leave a thumbs up, a comment down below, also subscribe, and without further ado, let's go into the video. Now I look quite scary, so as you can tell, I don't have any makeup on my face, and I do have quite a few spots. Also excuse the hands, I don't know why on the video, but yeah, they do look really orange for some reason, but in real life it's just like a natural brown. I did fake tan last night because I do have quite a lot of filming to do today and I just need a bit of like colour on me, you know what I mean? So I will obviously be using a fake tan shade in foundation, but first off I will actually just be doing my eyebrows. I usually use an eyebrow pomade, but it's actually ran out and I can't be bothered to open a new one because I am lazy, I'll admit it. I am quite a lazy person sometimes. I do a precision eyebrow pencil. This is in the shade a number 20 mid brown, and I'll basically line at the bottom of my eyebrows first, and then the upper bit, and then just like I will fill them in. But honestly, filling my eyebrows in does take forever, so I'm not going to film this bit because I mean it is the most boring part of the video. Now the eyebrows are finally filled in. I did actually have to use an eyebrow pomade in the end because my eyebrow pencil had like this much left and I'd have quite a lot of like eyebrow hair, so I did have to open the new kind of thing. But anyway, I'll move in onto like the eye base. I will be using the P. Louise base brush. So this is the extra large size of the normal eye base, if you know what I mean. So I'll just try and find the normal one. Oh god, everything is falling down. As you can tell, so here is a normal size one, and then here is a large one. There's quite a lot of difference in size. Onto this one actually lasts ages, and this is in the shade Rumor 3. Honestly, P. Louise eye bases, if you've never used them, oh my god, please get to know about them because honestly they make your eyeshadow sit on your eyelid like all day and don't budge at all. Highly recommend. I will be using a P. Louise cancelled brush actually for the eye base, and I'll just put a little bit on, and what I do is basically just kind of line underneath my eyebrow and then kind of spread it down onto the rest of my eyelid. So hopefully you'll be able to see. I'm just going to do this kind of line underneath. I don't actually fake tan my face, by the way, guys, only because it does actually make me break out quite a lot, and because I do have oily skin, I don't exactly want to be having like really spotty skin, you know what I mean? As you can tell, eye base is done on one of the eyes. I'll move on to eyeshadow. I will be using the P. Louise Wedding Wish eyeshadow palette. Oh my god, I'll keep this packaging first. I mean, it is slightly dirty because I've been using this palette for ages now, but I will actually be using the shade here, Ring on It. As you can tell, it's a Rose Hue shade, but it's my kind of everyday kind of colour. Honestly, this palette is absolutely stunning. And because I am going for a soft glam eye look, I will also be using a Peaches and Cream base in Honeymoon. How pretty is that colour? It actually goes perfectly with this lovely brown colour. Kind of fluffy brush, and I'll grab some product and basically kind of go over my crease in a way and just kind of build the colour up, and hopefully be able to see how like it does build up pretty easily. But oh my god, this base is honestly perfect for eyeshadow, and I do actually really like using brown eyeshadows because it just kind of make my green eyes pop a little bit. My eyes are kind of like a greeny grey colour, can you tell? I don't know. Oh, but honestly guys, my skin has been so spotty on my forehead, I don't even know why. Like, I don't know. I've been cleansing my face every day, I've been moisturising, I've been using exfoliator. I don't know what the crack is. And Too Faced, a glitter glue, and this stuff is just really glue for glitter, obviously. Honestly, it's so good. So what I'll be using is a random brush from Body Care actually. It's a smudger brush, and it is actually really perfect for glitter glue or eye primer, and what I do is just put a bit on the brush like that, and I'll just kind of put it over my lid, just so that it also make the glitter stick to when I put it on my eyelid. After Peaches and Cream Honeymoon, I'll need a flat brush for this. Honestly, the colour on this is absolutely amazing. I need to be careful when using glitter because it can go everywhere, but I'm just gonna pat it on my lid like so. Like, can you see the colour there? How pretty is the colour? It's actually such a gorgeous colour for weddings. If any makeup artists are watching this, or if you need any kind of like makeup products for weddings, honestly, Peaches and Cream eye pigments in Honeymoon, especially what I'm using today, is the one to go for a wedding. It's actually such a beautiful colour. I have kind of smoked down my eyes a little bit, and also did put a bit of eyeliner on my waterline and on my lash line as well. I did actually use the P. Louise Going Solo palette to smoke out my eyes, and also the Maybelline gel eyeliner, I think it's called. This one here, honestly so good, and yeah, honestly that's all day's eyeliner as well. Highly recommend. Honestly obsessed. And then I will be using the famous Maybelline Lash Sensational, because this stuff honestly makes your eyelashes unreal, like unreal, like literally unreal. Like, I can barely talk because I absolutely love this mascara so much. I'm like, oh, unreal. But yeah, honestly love this mascara. You know, it's just like, honestly, a 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Highly bloody recommend. For primer, my other Too Faced primer has actually run out. I did actually get this set for my birthday. Honestly, I recommend a full-size hangover, a setting spray, a mascara, a mini lip injection, and a travel size primer. Honestly, Too Faced makeup is the best. I'm actually using their setting spray at the moment, and it's honestly unreal. Oh my god, how cute is the little tissue paper? Oh my god, I actually love Too Faced makeup. It's like the best stuff ever to get. Oh my god, this little primer is actually so little. Oh my god, it is so cute. Look at that. Who else absolutely loves opening new makeup? Because I don't know why, but I have a weird obsession with opening new like products and things. First off, I will be using a BioBalance Dermasebum moisturiser, and this is for oily skin. I'll put this on before I put my primer on, because obviously my skin is really oily, especially on my T-zone, on my forehead and my nose. It's literally so oily, like literally. But it obviously keeps the makeup in place, and it also kind of stops the oil from coming through as much. I mean, it'll never completely stop the oil completely, because if I'm doing my makeup now, which is 10:30, by the time it's probably around 3 or 4 o'clock, the oil will start to come through. But that is completely normal for oily skin. Anyone else who's watching this got oily skin? Because I mean, it isn't always easy to maintain, is it? But yeah, anyway, and then I will be going in with the new hangover primer. I never actually used the hangover primer. The last Too Faced one I used was the peachy one, but I think it has been discontinued. Let's smell it. Actually smells pretty nice. I will be moving on to foundation. As you can tell, my NARS bottle is actually basically empty. I do have a brand new one as well, and this is actually in the shade Punjab, and this is a fake tan shade. However, I think it may be slightly too light, because I did put 2 layers of fake tan on today, and that is why I do look really orange on the hands as well. Yeah, but I will probably have to open my new bottle today, because oh my god, like, there is barely anything in there. Like literally, look at that. How satisfying is a brand new bottle of foundation? Like honestly, it's amazing. So I do usually squirt it onto my face directly, just because that gets me like it basically gives me the full, like the highest coverage, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna put a couple of pumps on my forehead, a couple of pumps on my cheek, on the other side. A PC26 brush, because this is actually perfect for foundation, and as you can tell, it basically blends it so nicely. Yeah, oh my god, look how flawless that makes your skin look. Honestly, this foundation is the NARS Longwear Radiant, and oh my god, it honestly gives you the nicest coverage ever, and it isn't too heavy or thick either. I apologise if the lighting is really bad. Like, I rarely ever use a ring light for filming. However, for a makeup video, I thought it would do the job. It is really dark outside, so that's why I had to use a ring light, but oh my god, it actually is really gloomy today. Anyway, moving on to cream contour, I will be using the Doll Beauty Give Me Sun, and this is in the shade Light. I really should have bought like 2 different shades, because I'm obviously a darker shade for when I fake tan, and obviously this shade is for when I am kind of just like normal pale. But honestly, this cream contour is actually so nice. And I'm actually going to be using a Real Techniques the buffing brush. Oh my god, I poo myself. The buffing brush, and I've had this brush for years. Who remembers these like Real Techniques brushes? I mean, like, I still use them all the time. I'm just going to put some product on there and then put this on my cheekbone. Hopefully you can see. Just going to, like this. I mean, this cream contour doesn't actually show up like too much, but I kind of like that, because it is a good guide for when I actually put the powder bronzer on top. As you can tell, I've put quite a lot on, but it honestly blends in so nicely as well. So this shade probably is perfect actually, because it isn't too dark, and it actually just blends in really nicely. Honestly, Doll Beauty makeup is actually so good. I also use their fake tan in dark as well, and that fake tan honestly smells of marshmallows, and it doesn't actually go patchy either. Honestly so good, highly recommend. I've been using this for 2 months now, and it's honestly so good. It is in translucent, in case you're wondering, and I will be using the shade C3. I understand it is like extremely light, however, I do actually really like an extremely light kind of colour under my under eyes. I'm so weird like that, but well. So I'm just going to under here, and also on my nose a little bit as well, just when that contour my nose, at least it is a bit lighter. Oh god, I look like a ghost now. Ooh, but yeah, and the brush I use a random kind of fluffy brush. The wood's all coming off the brush as well. Yeah, it's a really old brush, but like I just kind of blend it in until it's obviously all covering the under eye bags, you know. But yeah, it's actually a really good concealer. I have been actually using this concealer ever since it was released by Real Technique, Makeup Revolution. I don't know why I had to say Real Techniques then. I mean, they both start with an R, but I don't know. And now moving on to bronzer. So I actually use a bronzer from Home Bargains. This is part of the Olivia Hale range, and this is in the shade medium. Honestly, this bronzer is actually probably better than the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I'm not making that up, honestly. It's actually so good. So here is the actual shade, and what I use this for is obviously nose contour and obviously warming up my face a bit more. The brush I use for nose contour is a Real Techniques one in 305, and this is actually really good for shaping my nose with. So what I do is obviously grab a bit of the bronzer, and I will basically just kind of shape where my nose bone is. Does that make any sense? I don't quite know, but you'll see what I mean. I'll just kind of shape my nose a bit with it. Onto this brush is actually perfect. Obviously blend it out as well, but I do kind of leave it on my nose to kind of set a little bit. I use another Real Techniques brush in 004, and I will basically I'll just go around on my cheekbones, obviously warm my face up. This bronzer is so good. I love it so much. It honestly blends so nicely, and it is quite a good buildable one as well. Alright, so now all of the bronzer is actually blended in and things on my face and my nose. I will be going in with another Olivia Hale item, and this is a blush. Honestly, this blush is actually really bright orangey red, but oh my god, I absolutely love this colour, because obviously like for autumn time, you kind of like to have a more kind of blushed face. Well, anyway, I do anyways, and there's a lot on the brush, but like I absolutely love this product so much. Like honestly, I just absolutely love my blusher. I used to absolutely hate it, but now I'm such a grandma. I will just like cake my face in blusher. Like I'm not even afraid to admit it either. Like I literally will. Like I literally love it. Love, 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 love. But yeah, I just kind of just like pat it on, and just hope that I have like a nice pink face. Oh yeah, I am actually going out later on to Wetherspoon's quiz, and I want to make up like I want this makeup to last, obviously, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to try my best just to kind of like just, you know, also use a lot of powdered products because then it'll save the oiliness from actually coming through, you know. It's now time for the Hangover, the setting spray. This stuff is honestly so good for honestly keeping your makeup in place. What I need to do is obviously just need to kind of shake it up and then obviously move the hair out of the way, just go for it. Yeah. And then highlighter, I'll be using Urban Decay highlighter. Obsessed with that stuff. Honestly guys, when I film makeup tutorials, everything just goes everywhere. Like, the makeup on my carpet, there's makeup everywhere, like literally. I use this shade here because honestly it's perfect. I'm using the Real Techniques brush again. Yeah, I don't actually put a load of highlighter on these days, more on my nose than anything. Really, but obviously highlighters make you look oily as well, so like you need a balance, you know. It's always important to have a balance in your life. Yeah. Then eyelashes, I will be using Pound eyelashes in 4D Flutter. I'm not actually going to put them on when I'm filming because honestly I do have a struggle putting eyelashes on, and yes, I am a makeup artist. I do find it harder to put eyelashes on myself compared to clients. It may sound bizarre, but honestly I do find it really difficult. Like, actually it's really difficult to actually put eyelashes on yourself. So yeah, I'll do that off camera and then I'll come back to do my lips, I think, probably, because I can tell the foundation lips is not a vibe. I have moved the camera slightly just for slightly better lighting, but oh my god, it literally is not doing anything. But as you can tell, I have actually just added under eye eyeshadow and a bit of mascara and also eyebrow gel on the brows. And now I will be moving onto lip products. I will be using the Morphe lip liner in Crush. I am actually so devastated. This has actually been discontinued. I'm so sad. And also this has as well actually the Too Faced Melted Latex in Hopeless Romantic. Yeah, the Melted Latex range has actually been discontinued as a whole anyway, so I'm actually so devastated because onto Too Faced lip products are probably some of the best out there, but you know. Anyway, for lip liner, I am a sucker for overlining my lips quite a lot because I'm too scared to get lip fillers because I am absolutely terrified of needles. So instead, I would rather go for the cheapest and safest alternative route because I hate needles. Overline the upper lip more, just kind of balance the shape out, you know. I like to kind of make a tiny bit of a point. Obviously Morphe lip liners are so creamy, so easy to blend, like they literally are a dream. So this is kind of like in between a lipstick and a lip gloss, and like I kind of like it because it always stays tacky but it always stays on as well. How nice does this makeup look actually look? Obviously I like to do my makeup when I'm filming and things, and it does make me feel so much more confident because if you compare me to the start of the video, I was like, oh my god, like I need the makeup on, but now I have the makeup on, I honestly feel so much happier. I'm actually smiling now. I honestly feel so much confident. I really do hope that you guys have enjoyed this video because I don't actually film a lot of makeup videos because I do sometimes get a bit stressed out when filming them because obviously makeup just gets everywhere and like it also takes quite a long time. However, I did actually enjoy filming this YouTube video because I've kind of shown you guys what type of makeup look I do on the daily or when I'm going out and things. Obviously these colours, absolutely love them. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a thumbs up, a comment down below, also subscribe, and I will see you all in my next videos. Bye everyone!